Alright, so the Butler Bulldogs played the Manchester University Spartans. I guess they're university now, not college anymore. Manchester University Spartans today at Hinkle Fieldhouse. Manchester is a Division III school in Indiana, in the town of Manchester. And Butler won this game 100-41. Easiest game of the year for them. They didn't have a challenge whatsoever, and I knew it wasn't going to be. Thank God this is the last time that we play a non-Division I team during the regular season. Stuff like this doesn't help us whatsoever. It doesn't challenge us, it doesn't make us better, and it doesn't help us with RPI because it doesn't count. But Butler took control from the get-go, and that was that. They never let up, and Manchester just couldn't even get closer, and you could just tell they were overmatched. I mean, on paper you knew they were going to be, and by watching the game it was a boring game. But Kyle Marshall had 14 points on 6 of 9 shooting. Eric Fromm had 7 points on 3 of 7 shooting. He was 1 of 2 behind the 3-point line. Cameron Woods had 11 points on 5 of 5 shooting. Pretty good day for him. Alex Barlow had 5 points on 2 of 3 shooting. He was 1 of 2 behind the 3-point line. And Kellen Dunham had 15 points on 4 of 5 shooting. He was 2 of 3 behind the 3-point line. Devontae Morgan had 4 points on 2 of 4 shooting. Elijah Brown had 9 points on 3 of 5 shooting. He was 3 of 4 behind the 3-point line. Elliot Campen got some time, but he didn't take a shot. Jackson Aldridge had 6 points on 2 of 5 shooting. All of those shots came from behind the 3-point line. Stephen Bennett came off the bench for 3 points. He was 1 of 1 from the field, and that shot came from the 3-point line. Andrew Schrabis had 2 points on 1 of 1 shooting. Nolan Berry had 8 points on 3 of 5 shooting. He was 0 of 1 behind the 3-point line. Rene Castro had 12 points on 5 of 7 shooting. He was 2 of 3 behind the 3-point line. And Michael Volovic had 4 points on 1 of 3 shooting. He was 0 of 2 behind the 3-point line. For the game, Butler was 38 of 60 for 63.3% shooting. Manchester was 14 of 53 for 26.4%. 3-point field goal percentage, Butler was 12 of 23 for 52.2%. Manchester was 5 of 26 for 19.2%. Free throws, Butler was 12 of 14 for 85.7%. Manchester was 8 of 9 for 88.9%. Rebounds, Butler had 38, Manchester had 23. Butler had 10 offensive rebounds, Manchester had 9. Turnovers, Butler had 8, Manchester had 15. So, shot the ball extremely well, but we didn't have a defense really guarding us. Out-rebounded them by 15, which is pretty good, but they don't have any height. They're a Division III school. And we took care of the basketball for the most part. Forced 15 turnovers for them. Just one of those games where, yeah, you're happy you got the win, but it doesn't make a difference whatsoever because this game does not help your RPI at all. So it's a good warm-up game, I guess, more like a practice as we get ready to play Purdue on Saturday. And that's for the Crossroads Classic. It's in Indianapolis, Indiana, at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Excuse me. We are the second game of a doubleheader. Indiana and Notre Dame's the first game, and Purdue and us is the second game. So hopefully we're ready to go for that. We get the win. We have not lost in the Crossroads Classic since its inception 2 years ago. We beat Purdue 2 years ago in a close one. We beat Indiana last year in a close one. So hopefully we can beat Purdue again and remain the best team in Indiana in the Crossroads Classic. But anyway, that's your recap. Butler defeats Manchester 100-41. Butler improves to 7-2 on the season, and I will see you guys next time.